40 degrees. Temperature drops of 40 degrees happening right now across the Ohio Valley. You heard that right. 40-degree temperature collapse in a matter of hours. Is your city in the path? In exactly 60 seconds, I am revealing which major cities face the most extreme conditions. Drop your location in the comments right now. Tomorrow's update will have personalized timing for your exact area. I am going through comments tonight. The more specific you are with your city and state, the better forecast I can give you tomorrow. Here's your reward for staying with me. Des Moines, Iowa, 70 degrees on Monday. That's 40 degrees above normal. Raleigh, North Carolina, major snow days ago, now heading to 67 by week's end. Pennsylvania and Maryland, 30 degrees below normal this weekend. Sub-zero temperatures across multiple states. Salt Lake City, less than 1 inch of snow this entire winter when you normally see over 50 inches. But here's what nobody is talking about. This is a complete pattern flip that sets up something potentially historic. We're re-looking at two massive air masses on a collision course. Western and central United States surging into record-breaking warmth while the eastern half gets slammed by a powerful Arctic blast this weekend. This Arctic invasion sweeps through the Ohio Valley and East Coast as temperatures drop rapidly. Heavy snowfall affects millions across Kentucky, Ohio, Virginia, and North Carolina. A large plume of tropical moisture pushes north, bringing widespread record warmth. Late next week, these opposing forces clash, setting the stage for more snowfall across the Great Lakes and Northeast. An Arctic air mass is building over the Great Lakes in Canada, ready to unleash into the East Coast and Northeast. Tonight and tomorrow, this Arctic blast arrives across the Ohio Valley, Northeast, and Mid-Atlantic. Dangerous cold this weekend. Heavy snow possible in multiple locations. By Sunday, Arctic air encompasses the entire East Coast. Warm air continues building in the Midwest, Great Plains, and West Coast. By middle of next week, Arctic air moves offshore and heat builds across central United States. This opens the door for a larger storm system over the Rockies. Severe weather may return, possibly more snow, especially in the Midwest, potentially as far south as Kansas, Arkansas, and Tennessee. As we move into mid-February, uncertainty increases. A significant Arctic blast will likely unleash at some point. The polar vortex will probably release more Arctic air. I am leaning toward the third week of February, but here's what makes this different. Saturday morning brings widespread temperatures 30 degrees below normal across Pennsylvania, Maryland, and as far south as South Carolina. By Sunday and Monday, Arctic air grips the Northeast with dangerous, even life-threatening cold. Then Monday and Tuesday, significant heat wave. Areas in Iowa, Nebraska, and South Dakota with temperatures almost 40 degrees above average. Absolutely crazy for February after all the Arctic blasts and winter storms we've had. Look at this pattern. Today, high temperatures are phenomenal near the Gulf Coast or southern plains. Many areas in the 70s, pushing toward 80. That Arctic blast in Canada unleashes across the Ohio Valley and Northeast. Saturday and Sunday, temperatures plummet. Many areas below zero with snow on the table. Monday gets crazy warm across the Great Plains. Des Moines near 70 degrees, super abnormal for this time of year. Tuesday and Wednesday, warm air continues. This breaks numerous records. Very rare winter pattern for February. Make sure you resubscribe because tomorrow's update is critical. The Carolinas tell an incredible story. Raleigh saw significant snowfall days ago, now talking about 67 degrees. By week's end, another cold front stretches into the southeast. East Coast remains below average, while southern plains and west coast stay above average through mid-February. Now let's talk snow. We have at least two different snow threats over the next 7 days. The first one is happening today. Light to moderate snowfall is already spreading across the Midwest, Great Lakes, and Northeast. Some pockets show moderate to heavy snow. We could see snow squalls today with very rapid reduced visibility and heavy snowfall in isolated locations. If you are traveling across the Ohio Valley, stay on high alert. Late tonight and early tomorrow morning, very heavy snowfall develops, especially in the Appalachian Mountains near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. These locations could easily push 4 to 5 inches. Areas in the Appalachians could actually get closer to a foot. Wind gusts very high across the Northeast Friday and Saturday. Blizzard conditions are on the table this weekend. This just got more complicated. Even though this one to bring significant snowfall for most areas, wind gusts reach 30 to 40 miles per hour in some locations, leading to blowing snow. Big problems, especially Saturday as the pressure gradient tightens. That increases wind speeds. Blowing snow risk Saturday. Be cautious traveling across the mid-Atlantic or northeast. Many areas still have over a foot of snow on the ground. This adds 2 to 3 inches on top for some locations. Late Saturday and Sunday, snow clears out. Another Alberta clipper possible late Saturday and Sunday for the Ohio Valley and mid-Atlantic. Virginia or near Raleigh, before temperatures reach mid to upper 60s by week's end, snow falls in the Carolinas and Virginia. By early to middle of next week, a low-pressure system comes over the Rockies, bringing light snowfall from Nevada, where they desperately need snow for skiing, all the way to the northeast. Want to bring anything too significant? If the system strengthens, we'll let you know. Light to moderate snow possible in the upper Midwest. Tuesday and Wednesday bring snow to the Rockies and West Coast. Great news for skiers. Think about this. Salt Lake City has had almost no snow this year, under 1 inch. Back in the Carolinas, well above average snowfall, over a foot. Even Florida has seen spots with over 1 inch this winter. Salt Lake City usually sees over 50 inches. You've seen nothing so far. That changes mid-February. Wednesday and Thursday, watching for continued snowfall across the Northeast. Another storm system by week's end could move into the Central Plains, perhaps the Tennessee Valley. Could bring heavier snowfall, maybe severe weather. Beyond Wednesday, things remain uncertain. This Arctic blast comes with very significant winds late tonight and tomorrow, potentially prompting blizzard conditions for parts of the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast. This impacts Pennsylvania and New Jersey most. Some areas still have over a foot of snow on the ground. Traveling tomorrow, pay close attention as blowing snow will be possible. Winds reach New England late tomorrow night into Sunday with gusts around 30, 40, even 50 miles per hour. This lingers into late Sunday and early Monday before tapering off Monday and Tuesday across the East Coast. Here is what concerns me most. This Arctic blast won to bring much snowfall unless you are in the Appalachian Mountains. Widespread coating to 3 inches for most of New England. Western New York could pick up 4 to 5 inches. In the Appalachian Mountain Range, some locations push toward winter storm criteria. Winter storm warnings in effect. Those locations could see 8 to 10 inches by late Sunday. What comes after is the real concern. By middle and end of next week, a secondary Arctic air mass could make its way across the Great Lakes and East Coast. This one doesn't look that significant now, but snow chances could accompany it. The sequence is what makes this potentially dangerous. Not just one event. Multiple waves of Arctic air with snow potential between warm spells. Notice how the pattern sets up. The jet stream undergoes a substantial shift leading to this weather pattern change. When upper-level winds spread apart, air rushes up to fill that void, and rising air creates storms. Meteorology playing out in real time on a massive scale. Let me be transparent about uncertainty. Track could shift. Models will refine overnight. I'll have better clarity tomorrow. When both models agree, confidence is high. Right now, good model agreement on the overall pattern, but some details remain murky. Way too early for specific details on that potential late February Arctic outbreak, but not too early to track it. The polar vortex configuration suggests another significant push of Arctic air is coming. Whether that happens third week of February or slightly different timing, we'll watch closely. Drop your city in the comments one more time so I can give you the best forecast tomorrow. For practical preparation, here's what you need to know. If you in snow areas, be ready by tonight and tomorrow. Extreme cold preparation is absolutely critical by Saturday and Sunday. Let faucets drip in areas where pipes could freeze. For those in the South not used to this kind of cold, take extra precautions. In the upper Midwest and Northeast, we're talking serious frostbite territory. Exposed skin can freeze quickly in sub-zero conditions. Keep at least half a tank of gas in your vehicle. Have emergency supplies ready. Check on elderly neighbors. Anyone vulnerable to cold needs extra attention this weekend. This is dangerous cold for the East, while the West and Central states enjoy almost spring-like warmth. The contrast is absolutely remarkable. Tomorrow's update will have critical information, updated model data, refined snowfall totals, temperature adjustments, and preliminary information on that next system. I'll be live by 8 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, possibly earlier if major changes occur overnight. Things could change, so you'll want this information. The weather pattern we are watching is not done evolving. This jet stream shift creates opportunities for additional storm systems. Late next week, potential clash between air masses could be significant. I am not sensationalizing. I am informing you of what the data shows so you can be prepared. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell because tomorrow update you absolutely want to miss. Aside from these temperature flips continuing to happen, the overall weather pattern is in transition. That transition creates opportunities for significant weather events. This is the kind of pattern where details matter. 50 miles in track difference could mean the difference between heavy snow and rain. A few degrees temperature difference determines if precipitation falls as snow or ice. That's why tomorrow update with refined data is so important. I appreciate your trust in getting accurate weather information here. Weather forecasts walk a fine line between informing and alarming. My goal is always accurate information so you can make informed decisions for yourself and your family. Things can change overnight. Make sure you resubscribed. Turn on notifications. I'll have critical updates tomorrow morning with better clarity on timing, amounts, and that potential next system. You want to miss what's coming? See you.